What's going on, everybody? My name is Matski and welcome to the start of a brand new series on the channel. It's time for the Create a Club Road to Glory career mode. Now don't worry, the Manchester United career mode is not going anywhere. I'm going to run the two series side by side on the channel. I introduced to you Islington Corinthians FC. This career mode will be based off a club that actually existed in real life. It was an amateur football club founded in 1932 and they reside in Islington, one of the boroughs of London. They competed in the Metropolitan Midweek League where they played against the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham, albeit their under 23 squads. The club met its demise in 1940, and there's actually a very interesting history surrounding this club, but I'll go into it in more detail as we progress with the career mode. I couldn't fit Islington Corinthians as a club name, so I decided to go with Corinthians. The short name will be Islington, and our nickname will be Villains, because once an amateur side turned professional, we're going to take over the footballing world and get our hands on every single trophy possible. Islington Corinthians are not going to be amateur for much longer. We're going to replace Scunthorpe in League 2. I'm sorry to do this to you, any Scunthorpe fans out there, but they finished last in League 2, so we're going to take their spot. For our rivals, I'm going to pick Leyton Orient. They're a London-based club as well. Our main rivals, though, in the entirety of this career mode will be Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. So here's a look at the home kit for this season. For this first season, we're going to be sponsored by Puma. I'm not going to go with the big boys of Nike or Adidas just yet, as we're just getting started. I wanted to go with New Balance, but they only really have two options, so the kits didn't look too good. So here it is. I'm going to go with a blue and black design, kind of basing it off of Inter. I like this color scheme. I think it looks pretty good. And then here's our away kit. White kit with blue. Nothing too crazy. And this is the crest I picked. I mean, there's not really many options to choose from. I have to say, they're all pretty ugly looking, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go with something like this. Nothing too flashy. Of course, as we progress in the seasons, move up in the divisions, I'm going to look to get some sponsorship deals from Adidas or Nike so we can really customize our kits and make them look nice. Our home stadium for now is going to be called Islington Park. We're going to go Town Park as the generic stadium. 10,000 seats. We're playing in a small stadium, starting off in League 2. But as we progress, get more fans, more money, we're definitely going to look to upgrade our stadium and expand. Going with a blue and black stadium color, and the seats are blue. And then for the net, just a little vertical blue and white. Change it up a little bit. We'll see how it looks in game. So there it is. The kits, the crest, the stadium, all set for the first season. Islington Corinthians FC are now competing in League 2, and it's time to bring them to glory. So I'm going to start us off with a half-star rating. We're going to have the lowest possible rating. The balanced squad age, I think that gives us a nice little balance with younger and older players. 5 million transfer budget, just so that we have a little bit of room to work with. We can get our youth scouting network started, bring in a couple players to help this squad out. Custom board expectations, mediums and lows across the board. Nothing too crazy, not too worried about that. We're going to set our own expectations for the seasons. And I'm going to regenerate 3 times and let's see what we can get. So 1, 2, 3. And there it is, a classic 4-4-2 formation. I'm actually really happy with that. I'm so excited for this series. If you guys are excited as well, let me know by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe to never miss an episode of this Road to Glory career mode as we look to bring Islington Corinthians FC to the top of world football. First things first, let's check out the youth academy. And it looks like luck is on our side with the scout future star talent, Leo Forrest, 6'5" striker with a bit of pace too, 84 acceleration, 75 sprint speed. I mean, this guy looks like an absolute beast. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. At 16 years of age, he's going straight into the first team. No doubt about that. I'm going to get rid of the other players here just so we can start off fresh and build up our youth academy on our own. But there it is, your Islington Corinthians FC squad to start things off. Obviously, we still have a long way to go. Having Leo Forrest up there is a big boost. I think I'm just going to leave the 4-4-2 for now. We'll see how it plays out. If anything, I'll change it to a 4-3-3 later on, as I don't exactly have the best players suited for a 4-3-3 formation. But let's take a look at the transfer market and see what players we can bring in. I'm also going to go ahead and sign another youth scout, Malcolm Bailey from Scotland. 4-star. Looks pretty decent. That's why I gave us the 5 million, just so we can go ahead and sign a scout like this. I'm going to send him out to Brazil for 9 months. You can never go wrong with finding talent in Brazil. That still leaves us with 2.7 million in the transfer budget. Should be enough to bring in some good mid to high 60 overall players. I'm going to look to sign young players to grow them for the future and to build this squad up nicely. I went ahead and shortlisted a few players here. Let's wait for the scouting reports in order to make a deal for them. I would like to bring in a midfielder and a winger as well, just so we can transition to play a 4-3-3 formation. Let's see if we can strike a deal for any of these players. The first player I'm going to look to bring in is Gabriel Norambuena. If you look at his physical stats, he's got great acceleration, sprint speed, as well as agility and balance. So playing down in League 2, I think he's going to have a real edge on the opponents, able to dribble around them. It says his contract is expiring as well at the end of this year, so we might be able to get him close to his value. I'm going to offer 800,000 with a 15% sell-on clause. Forest. Let's see what they have to say about that. And they agreed to the deal. So luckily we're able to find that player there who is coming to the end of his contract, and we got a good bargain deal for him. And there we go. Gabriel Norambuena, the first signing of Islington Corinthians FC. Welcome to the club. I'd also like to bring in Lasso Koulibaly here. He's another player approaching the end of his contract, so we might be able to get a good deal for him. Once again, he's got great physical stats. I think he's going to be able to get past his opponents down here in League 2, no problem with those physical stats. So let's try to bring him into the club. Just like Norambuena, his value is 950,000. Let's see if they'll accept 800,000 with a sell-on clause. And they agreed to the deal. There we go. So we brought in two wingers, ready for our 4-3-3 formation. A lot of pace, a lot of youth. I'm telling you guys, this club is going to go far. We're bringing in the right players. It's only a matter of time before we take over. Two new signings coming into the squad. I'm going to look to bring in a CDM too to replace that position, and we're already looking much better. For the CDM position, I'm going to look for Mamadi Diambu from Salzburg. He's 63 overall, so he's pretty high rated at 18 years old for this league anyways. He's going to be a little bit more on the pricey side, but let's see if we can get a good deal for him as well. If I could sign him for 950,000, that'd be huge. So let's see if Salzburg will agree to the deal. Come on, we need him more than you guys do. And they do. There we go. Another great signing for under $1 million. And would you look at that now? Islington Corinthians FC, 3 new signings. Welcome to the club. I like how the squad is looking. I'm going to look to play attacking football here down in League 2. And just looking at Leo Forrest here, he actually has potential to be special. So here we go. We finally made it to the first match of the season. Islington Corinthians with their first ever professional match in League 2. We're at home as well for this one. I really want to win here. Our first match. Let's send the fans home happy, and let's show them that we mean business and this club is here to stay. Just to look at the sliders, they're the same as in the Manchester United career mode. Shot error and pass error down to 10. Goalkeeper abilities up to an 80. Position marking 60. And first touch errors down to 15. So I want this to be a challenge. I want victories and I want promotion to feel like we truly accomplished something. I don't want to just run through the divisions and get up to the Premier League as quick as possible. Of course, I'd love to achieve promotion every single season, but I want it to feel like a reward, like an accomplishment. So those are the sliders there. Without further ado, let's get into the first match. So here we go. The club's first ever professional match. We're starting off in League 2. The stadium is looking beautiful. The fans are singing. Let's walk away with a victory in our first match. Here comes Swindon. They're already looking dangerous, moving the ball around the box. Nice little passing, and Nichols with a good save. They're not playing like they're a League 2 team. Did you see that passing there? Corner comes in. And it goes just wide of the post. It's definitely going to take some getting used to after playing with some 90 overall rated players in the Manchester United career mode. But I know we can make something happen here. Coleman. He finds Koulibaly, who's going to take a shot, and he scores with his first touch of the match. Koulibaly gets Islington's first ever professional goal. What a start to the season. Great finish there from Koulibaly, our new signing, able to stay onside, and he smashes it first time past the keeper. And that's exactly the start I wanted. We go up 1-0. Here comes Swindon now. They're going to look to respond after that. Good through ball, and Nichols with another great save. Another corner from Swindon. They look dangerous early on. They get a shot. We're at the line and able to block it. Now Norambuena, can he turn on the pace and make something happen on the counter? This is why I wanted to sign him. He has the physical ability to make something like this happen. He keeps going with it. Can he find a cross to Koulibaly, who's at the far post? Instead, it goes to Forrest. And our youth academy talent, Leo Forrest, able to score on the volley there. What a finish. 16 years of age. He's our future star. Great cross in from Norambuena there. And Forrest banks home his first professional goal for Islington. What a start. 2-0 here at home. The fans are singing. They can't believe what they're seeing right now. And let's keep it going. And now Gordon comes the other way. Swindon have the man advantage. Can I switch over to cut him off? Gordon's going to go all the way. I'm going to call the keeper out, but Nichols can't reach that one. We get caught on the counterattack, and Gordon makes no mistakes as he finds the top left corner. Nichols has been on fire for us so far in net, but he just couldn't reach that one, and Swindon get one back. Gordon receives the ball. He sends the cross in. It's looping in the air. Can we deal with it and get it out? Nichols is forced to make another excellent save. Ball over the top. Nichols ran out for some reason. They try to chip it, but he's able to catch it, and that does it for the first half. Our first professional match. So far, so good. We're 2-1 up. The fans are happy. The newcomers in the Football League, Islington Corinthians FC, are 2-1 up in their first ever professional match. Let's keep it going in the second half and get our first ever win. We need to be careful here. They're moving the ball around nicely once again. Don't give him any opportunities. Gordon takes a shot and a good save from Nichols. We put the press on nicely, win the ball back. Forrest has it. He's going to play it out wide. Norambuena cuts in, still with it, takes a curling effort, goes just wide of the post. Don't give him anything. Let's hold on to the 3 points. Nichols with another great save. We're already at 2 minutes of stoppage time. This is going to be it. Can we deal with it and walk away with the win? We clear the ball out. Swindon still with it. The referee still hasn't blown the whistle. Not like this. Good deflection from McQueen. Another corner. Surely this has to be the last kick of the match. The cross comes in. All we need to do is clear it. Just get it out. Just get it out. Don't give him anything. We lose the ball again. No. Nichols another save. And finally the referee decides to blow the whistle. Second half was all Swindon there, but we were able to hold on to our narrow 2-1 lead. And we walk away with all 3 points. The fans are singing. I love to see that. What an effort from all the boys there. Big 3 points in our first professional match. And hopefully that's a sign of things to come in the future. It's exactly the start I wanted to the career mode. That's going to do it for this episode of the Create a Club career mode. I hope you guys are looking forward to this series and enjoyed this first episode. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. It's been Matsky and peace.